When it comes to selling pigs, for me, I say I don't have any specific age for selling the pigs, but I have some criteria that when a pig meets that criteria, I sell that particular pig, no matter what. And the first one is, especially a female pig that crashes or kills her own piglets after giving birth to them, or attacks the farm worker. That particular pig is not supposed to live on the farm. It goes off. And the second criteria is a pig that eats fowl on the farm. So as you see this farm, none of the pigs here eat fowl actually. But any pig that is suspected, I remember the early days, they were trying to start feeding on fowls. And all those pigs were eliminated immediately from the farm. So that is the second one. And the third one is a very destructive pig. No matter the number of litter you give me, even if you give me 50, and you end up destroying the rooms, destroying the pen and then the gates, that pig is liable for sale. Because if you want to follow that, you end up selling and then using the proceeds from that to maintain the farm again. At the end of the day, you will be at the same spot. You will not move forward in your pig farming journey. So a pig that is destroying the pen is also sold, and a pig that refuses to grow is sold immediately. That one I don't have to waste time try to correct it or pamper it with some kind of protein. And no, once I realize that you are all feeding on the same feed, but you have decided to slow down your growth, I take you out. And a mother pig or a father pig that his or her litter do not also grow as compared to the other ones on the farm, I'll give you two chances. The first one to observe, maybe I made a mistake myself, and then the second one to confirm it. If it happens the same way, then those pigs are also sold. So for me, years or months is not what I use to sell my pigs, but I base them on some criteria and some behaviors that when I observe in these pigs, I sell. And then also the last one I use is when I see I have more pigs that if I need to breed again, it is going to cause inbreeding. All those pigs are taken out, especially the male. They are all taken out of the farm and then they get replaced so that inbreeding will be brought under control. So if you see this, that means pig farming, you need to look at it from your own point of view and what is happening and what is also working for you, right? And for how you sell the winners, no, I told you, selling your pigs should not be one method way of doing it. Just look at how much you are incurring into your animals. That is, you calculate your cost and how much you think if you pay yourself, you will keep working on the farm and then you'll be happy. So that is your margin. So let's say you will spend 1,000 Ghana cedis on a particular pig and then you sell it for 1,500. Fine, that one you have made 500 cedis. If you have 50 of them, 500 by 50, you know the number of the amount of money you are making. So don't look at another person selling a pig for 500 Ghana cedis and then you two are selling at 500 Ghana cedis. Maybe yours could have even gone more or way below that. So look at your cost. If you think your production cost is very low, your selling point might also be very low. And if you think it is high, it must also be high. Okay, so don't also try to look at the age. Yes, this is one thing also I encounter with some farmers. They use the age of the pig to sell. If you go there to ask them about the pig, they tell you, oh, this pig has been 2 years on the farm and I'm not taking less than 2,000 Ghana cedis. No, we don't do that. Pigs, especially those that buy in large quantities, they are using the weight because there's no way somebody else will come and buy a pig and goes to eat it all by himself. 4 or 5 pigs, he's definitely going to sell. And selling is also based on the weight. If your customer comes to the person, they buy based on the weight. Maybe I'm buying 5 pounds of pork or I'm buying 3 kilos of pork. That is a weight they are using, not about the age. So if your 2-year-old pig is weighing less than 70 kilos, and another person, 5-month-old pig, is weighing 70 kilos, he's going to make more money with a 5-month-old pig than you, the 2-year-old pig farmer. So that is why I insist that always monitor the growth of your pig. That is very important. Forget about the age. Monitor the growth. Make sure the feed you are giving is right and there's no infection disturbing your pig. Okay, that is what you need to know. And forget about the age. The age is what is making a lot of people go out of business. I remember when I started my pork joint also, we bought a pig that was 500 Ghana cedis, a mother pig with 5 piglets. After it got weaned, the farmer raised it for another 2 months and they went to buy the same pig for 500 Ghana cedis, which is about $50, right? But the sad thing is, when we, after butchering everything, we put one thigh of this pig on the scale and it was less than 3 kilos. One thigh of the pig, a mother pig that we put on the scale, it was less than 3 kilos. And the whole pig was not even up to 20 kilos. So imagine, how much you think you can make from this? So that is why people say pig farming is not profitable. No, it's just like crop farming. If you fail to apply the right fertilizers and the weedicide, you'll not also get anything in return. So if you're also a crop grower, you know that you need to apply fertilizers, you need to apply some chemicals on your farm. It's the same thing. Once you're doing that for the crops, know that animals also need the same nutrients so they can do well for you. So for me, I don't really care that much when I'm investing in these animals. Yeah. Before going to pig farming, I hardly spent 1,000 Ghana cedis a month. But once I entered the pig farming business, I don't care. Even if it's 5,000, I will spend on the pig for that particular month to ensure that they grow at a pace that I want. Because at the end of the day, I know I'll be able to get my money back from these same animals if they do well. So why not invest in them? So it's not about the number of animals you also have, okay? I'm saying a lot in this video, but it is not about the number of animals you have on your farm. It's about the quality of the animals you have. Look at your budget and how many pigs you can adequately cater for, even if nobody's buying them at the time you want to sell. So if you think your pocket can take care of 10 animals, it's better go in for the 10. If you think it is 20, go in for 20. Don't rush to have the biggest farm, and at the end of the day, you are rushing for buyers and they come there to exploit you, cheat you, and then you go out there and say pig farm is not profitable, you want to quit, and then give stories. No, you don't do that. Keep what you think you can manage and manage properly. From there, Pigversity can assist you, and then we can do better things in the future, right?